Hey there, it's Fresh Mark Sense with another fresh review. Today I'll be reviewing the Camporia's Sweet Valentino Uomo Eau de Toilette. Now, this was released around about 2008 in a age where so many perfumes, so many famous perfumes like Versace Eros and the like came out. It's a big year for many perfumes, and this is another classic. Unfortunately, it suffered from reformulation in that the longevity of it is around about 4 hours, which is quite miserable considering that it's a fragrance that everybody loved before. But I still think it's a classic. Let's go into the fragrance. The first notes that you get when you spray this, you get a Camphorious Myrtle note, which is sweet, green, fresh, slightly sour and tangy in its green note, leading into some hazelnut and iris notes in the mid, which make it creamy and soft. And then you have the sweetness of tonka bean and leather in the base. But the tonka bean and leather, they come round about at the 4 hour mark when it starts to come closer to the skin. And I think that this is a very sensual skin scent. It's not too overpowering, it's sweet, it's relaxed, a little bit creamy. But it's not something that would push somebody away. It's not very harsh in the myrtle note. It's not too overly green, but it definitely has that sweetness from the hazelnut. And I think it really smells like Nutella in the mid of this fragrance. Woody notes come in, a little bit of cedar from the base. It resurges in the top note, and you get that throughout the perfume, but just a light note. I find that this is very fresh and green in the opening with that Camphorious Myrtle note, but it stops it from being linear when you get the tonka bean, you get the... I feel that this has got tonka bean in it, although it's not said in the notes. You get a creaminess like tonka bean mixed with the hazelnut. And that leather note is just a soft black leather note. It doesn't really get in the way with the slightly spicy woody note of cedar, and I think that really adds something to it to bookend the fragrance with two slightly spicy, more aromatic notes. On the top note you get some green camphor, and in the bottom note you get the spiciness from the cedar. This perfume in the middle has chocolate, iris, and ground coffee beans. This is known as an iris scent, but it doesn't really show in Fragrantica that it has iris in it. But I feel that the iris and vanillic, chocolate, and cedar mix, the mixture of chocolate and cedar reminds me of almost like a... So it's chocolatey, woody. In the middle reminds me of Nutella. Towards the dry down reminds me of a bit like a 99 flake, because it's got that airiness from the green notes in the beginning, and it's got that light chocolate milk airy ripple from the cedar wood that's broken up the chocolate notes, and the coffee has added some texture to the chocolate scent. So this is romantic in its mixture of chocolate, coffee beans, and cedar, because the chocolate gives it something sweet and creamy, and the wood gives a slightly spicy, mature edge to it. So this is a great perfume for date night or daytime, or casual meets. Casually in the daytime. For nighttime you can wear it, but I wouldn't really say it would last the whole night, because 4 hours, it just really isn't enough if you're expecting it to last. So wear this with a decant, carry a decant with you of this, or just wear it in the daytime when it really matters. So check out Valentino Uomo Eau de Toilette if you want a fresh, slightly green, chocolatey, coffee, Nutella daytime scent that will be romantic, memorable, and very wearable in the daytime for all casual use. Check it out, take care, and stay fresh.